Hello everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? I just got off the news channel and I heard that California is burning because, get this, it's went up 2 degrees to cause all that damage in California. Climate change. Really? Climate change? Now, like I said, I made a video on this already once, and I said that I thought it was Antifa going around and burning stuff down. I still feel that it's Antifa burning stuff down, because there is no way that 2 degrees is going to cause all that misuse. Now, no environmental cleanup? That definitely contributes to it. 100%. I do believe that. But as far as the weather going up 2 degrees to cause all that damage, I don't think so. Matter of fact, I know not. Not that much damage. I could see maybe like one fire starting or something, but not 70% of the state burning to the ground. Come on now. Nah, not buying that. I tell you what, man. You know, it's fear mongering. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's fear mongering. Scare everybody to death. Vote for us, and we'll take care of the climate change. That doesn't exist. I don't believe in climate change, by the way. If you haven't noticed, I just don't. Sure, we're gonna go through seasons where things heat up, some ice melts at the poles. You know what I'm saying and stuff. Sure. You know, I know that there's a lot of ice that's melted, but you know what? In about 10 or 15 years from now, it's going to be replaced with ice again. I know they got their little maps and stuff that shows all the ice melting and all that stuff. Come on now. You want to know if you want to know climate change warning, if you really want to see it for yourself? When things are really getting bad, like they say we're going to die in 12 years or whatever that woman said. Can't remember her name right now. Cortez or whatever her name was. Look, when you gotta worry is when you don't see insects no more. When they disappear and you just ain't seeing them no more, you got something to worry about then. When there ain't no bees no more, panic time. Now, if that stuff started happening, I'd be a firm believer in climate change instantly. You'd have my attention. I'd be worried to death about it. But I see itty bitty little bitty insects still crawling around, man. Grasshoppers. Little bitty grasshoppers jumping all over. Ticks. All those insects are alive. Little tiny delicate plants and little bitty stuff that grows with your grass. It's all still there. Nothing's changed. Anyway, I also want to talk about the election and a little bit of stimulus. Like I was saying in my stimulus video before, I guess this video is a follow-up. But like I was saying before, they're gonna be bills, and the bills are gonna fail. There's gonna be more bills and they're gonna fail. You know. Now, if we get lucky, I could be wrong. If we get lucky and actually get one passed here in the next 2 weeks, I'll be extremely impressed. I'm thinking next month, around the 26th, is when we're going to get the next stimulus because the election is so close. So if you want to not waste your time watching all those videos and all that stimulus stuff, and you want to take faith in what I'm saying, because I watch everything, I watch all the videos, I look at the news, I kind of know how government works. I'm telling you now, it's going to be next month around the 26th or so, if we even get one. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we will. Okay, I'm just saying, if we get one. Now, it's comes to my attention that we lost a judge, and she was a Democratical judge, and she was for abortion. Okay, now I don't want to talk ill of the dead, and I'm only going to say a little bit about this. But from what I understand, okay, she promoted abortion. You know how I feel about abortion if you watched my videos. I did a calculation on the time that she passed those laws to go into effect. Since those laws have went into effect, 49 million Think about that for a minute. 49 million. That ain't a little bit. That's how many babies has died since she put that law in effect. Take about 30 seconds and just really think about that. That's terrible. That's horrible. You know, what if her parents would have made that decision and she would not have got to live? What if your parents made that decision? All that you've done, all that you've said, all that you've accomplished, and the kids that you've raised, if you've had kids, wouldn't be done. What if those people that got killed because of that, the babies, what if they were going to go on to invent the cure for cancer? The cure for AIDS? Some invention that would revolutionize the world in some kind of a way. What if one of them became a teacher and they was teaching kids and they changed somebody's life? Let's take a minute. You want to know how precious life is? Let's take a small glimpse look at this. Okay. Out of all of the other cum cells that are heading toward the egg, there's millions. And for you, particularly yourself, to be the one that makes it, beats all the others, is astronomical by itself. Okay, that's just that. Then being able to be developed and survive with no deformalities. Okay? For that's another thing that's, you know, it's not super high chance that could happen to you, but it's still a chance. And you come out good. Okay? You don't have, and I'm not saying that people that have this, that stuff happening to them ain't good people. Don't get me wrong what I'm saying, but I'm saying that you develop normally. Okay? Now, you're fighting against all the odds to become a living human being. Okay? And here's another thing. You wouldn't be who you are, exactly who you are, if it didn't happen at the exact second that it did. If you didn't hit the egg at the exact second that you did, for you to be you. Now, we don't think about this kind of stuff in normal everyday life, but this is how precious it is that you're here. I believe that everything has a right to live, no matter how small of an insect it is. I automatically will kill a spider. I can't help it. It's not really a laughing matter, but I automatically will kill one until I think about what I just did. I could have picked it up and thrown it outside, but instantaneously I kill it because it threatens me in some kind of a way. Just like a mother does to her child. It's going to threaten my life in some way, or I can't provide for the child if it's born. It ain't right. When there's other ways to stop from being pregnant. Okay? You can stop it from happening from the start. Now, if you're raped or something like that, that's a different story, but it doesn't change my opinion. If you're raped and you just can't bear to have the child, then adopt it out when it's born. I don't want to destroy my body. It's life. You're giving life. Even though your feelings and emotions wouldn't be able to handle the baby if you were raped, it doesn't mean that the child is not going to go on to be something fantastically great. Someone that could change the world in some way. Or raise other kids, and let them develop, and maybe they could do something awesome. You just don't know. Everybody in life usually does something fantastic that changes someone's life in some kind of a way. I feel that I've helped a lot of people. I feel that I've changed some people's lives in some way or another. Sometimes you do it and you don't even know you did it. Something that you accomplished, and you didn't realize that someone else was looking at you going, oh wow, I want to be able to do something like that. And it changes their whole aspect of the life that we're going to have, to make them better and greater. There's reasons why I don't believe in abortion. It's just, everything deserves a right to have a chance at life, because it's so precious and we only get one until we die and go to heaven. If you're a religious person and you believe in God and you believe that's what's going to happen, then you get a chance to live forever. Okay? If you don't believe that you don't get a chance to live forever, then by golly, you better live your life to the fullest. You better live your life to the fullest no matter what. But you know what I'm saying. I was thinking about not doing a abortion video, but I guess this is going to be my abortion video. I don't want to sit and bash on the people that do it, because I believe in freedom. I believe in the United States giving everybody the right to say what they want to say, just like I'm doing in this video now. My morals that I have go against that, but your morals might not. All I can do is sit here and try to express why and maybe change your opinion. Probably won't, maybe it will. If you really sit down and think about how precious life really is, how we only get one chance to live on this earth. You don't get a do-over. That's why we want to live every day like it's our last. I try to enjoy every day of my life. To some people, what I do, sitting in front of this computer all day and stuff like that, to them that's a waste of life, but to me, I'm learning. I don't just sit here and play games and do nothing. I learn so I can do stuff like this and give back. You know? You gotta take what you have and use it the way that you can use it. I'm raising a son right now. He's so smart, it's not even funny, man. He can count to 10 in 3 different languages. He talks. He talks like you wouldn't believe, and I could not imagine not one day with my life without him. I couldn't even imagine what fathers have to go through whenever their wives or girlfriends are in getting the baby took out of them and they're killing it. I can't even imagine, and they have no say-so or right in the matter. This is a law that needs to be changed. I feel that the law that needs to be put in is both parents have to sign it. I think that he needs to be tested to make sure the kid's his, and if it's his, if he's against it and she's for it, they shouldn't be able to do it. That's just my opinion. I couldn't even imagine going through something like that. I thank God in heaven I never have. I don't see how people can... I don't know how they can deal with it. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to. Laws need to be changed when it comes to this abortion. So, do you want to know when I feel that someone can get an abortion? There is one reason why that I feel that it should be able to be done. If the baby is going to kill you by having it, then the woman should have a choice, because it's her life on the line. That's where I feel that's when it's time for her to make a choice. Her life or the baby's life. And that's it for me. You know? That's when she should be able to do it without his consent, because it's her actual life on the line, and she can have more babies. And women that get abortions can have more babies too, but man, you know, it's just terrible. I don't like it, in my opinion. Anyways, talk long enough. I hope that people are getting something out of my videos. When I'm on here and I'm talking, to my knowledge, everything I'm saying is true. And I'm doing it because I want to spread my opinion to maybe help someone develop their own opinion or influence someone. to make the right decisions in their life. You know, I don't really do this for money. I wouldn't do it for money. If I end up making some money doing it, that's cool. And I'll probably maybe donate it to a good cause or something, or maybe use it to buy better equipment so I can make more videos, whatever. I don't do it for the money. Anyway, I want y'all to have a good night. Kiss the ones you love. Hold them tight. You never know, it could be your last day. Life is precious. Everything that moves that is alive is precious. Alright, y'all have a good night.